Sing through my voice, pray through my hands, let the ways be open. Sing through my voice, pray through my hands, let the ways be open. We gather tonight for the 11th night of Yule. Are we haunted by toxic cycles, or do we embrace life as it should be? Do the perversions of the world hold us in a place from which we cannot escape, or do we delight in the growth and renewal? Will we get stuck in a spiral or flow with the wheel? The places of those gone before us, will we hold on to the painful memories or create a home full of love for our chosen kin? Tonight we gather to journey into the light. The spirits of the sky are above us, the spirits of the land are around us, the spirits of the waters flow below us. Together with all the numinous beings of earth, sky, and water, with our hearts as one, let us pray with a good fire. On this, the 11th night of Yule, we begin our journey through liminal space. The weight of the years lays heavy on our shoulders. Now is the time of renewal, reflection, and purification as we transition into the light. Our journey begins with our physical selves in our current state. As we move through this journey, we will face challenges, moral quandaries, and blessings. With each new night, our minds and spirits will also be challenged by the runes, eventually evolving into esoteric and spiritual challenges. We will travel through the cycle of rebirth, growth, success, failure, and eventually evolve into the new slate this year was meant to inspire. We are not simply resetting ourselves, but really challenging us to be more tempered individuals as we usher in the return of the light. We take a moment now to renew our commitment to the virtues taught to us by the kindreds. Many things have been handed down to us generationally. May we carry these virtues taught to us by our ancestors and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we walk with wisdom. May we seek through vision. May we act through courage. Many things have been handed to us by forces beyond our realm. May we carry these virtues taught to us by the shining and noble ones and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we move through our surroundings with piety. May we embody the spirit of hospitality. May we be ambassadors of integrity. Many things have been taught to us by the very spirits of nature. May we carry these virtues taught to us by the nature kin and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we inspire generations through fertility. May we temper ourselves through moderation. May we strengthen our resolve with perseverance. Many things have been taught to us by our peers. May we carry these virtues taught to us by humanity and hold them close to our hearts, minds, and spirits. May we see every living being through compassion. May we seek for every living being justice. May we foster for every living being the spirit of autonomy. With the virtues taught to us by those who surround us filling our spirits, may we enter into sacred and holy space, ready to do our work. Magpie, friend of the grove and faithful companion, fly on ahead and prepare the way. Ever the beautiful collector and clever friend, we set these offerings aside for you. The sacred center exists outside of time and space and is the center of our cosmos. Let us now place ourselves at the center. Let us feel the connection to the liminal space and the here and now of our present place. The path before us is in darkness. We call now to they who illuminate the paths and aid those in seeking the center. Sacred greeter, preserver of the path, keeper of the ways, illuminate the path before us that we may enter into the sacred space of fellowship. Ever guiding light and friendly face, we set these offerings aside for you. The root of the waters are in chaos and is the sustenance that feeds the great tree. Without the order of the cosmos, the chaos would engulf us. Without the waters of chaos, the tree could not survive. The water that pools in the wells is teeming with knowledge and creativity. Protector of the waters, we seek to enter into sacred space before you. We come now, purified through the virtues, to seek fellowship among the kindreds. Protector of the waters, preserver of life, guardian of the sacred well, we set these offerings aside for you. Fire by its very nature is holy. All things that come into contact are made sacred. The fires that burn here are reflected in the hearts of those whose own flames burn in their hearts. The warmth felt here is the warmth felt by all the kindreds. We seek to join by this fire in fellowship here at the center of the cosmos. Guardian of the fire, keeper of the holies, attendant of the flames, we set these offerings aside for you. Tonight, we continue our journey into the light half of the year. Each night of Yule, we will receive 2 gifts to aid us in our journey. Tonight's gifts are Jera and Othala. We have saved the trickiest part of the journey for nearly last. We began a journey. We faced physical limitations of ourselves. We have faced the mental limitations of ourselves. We have faced the limitations of nature itself. We have moved forward in spite of the obstacles. We have taken stock of ourselves. We have assessed our allies and accepted our lot. We have made plans for journeying forward. We have reflected on the weight of our words and actions. And now, we face the cycles in our lives and our ancestral past. Not every home is a safe one, and not every upbringing is healthy. Getting stuck in an unhealthy loop can be a generational trauma and a reality for many. What unhealthy cycles exist in your own life? Do you have the courage to break them? Remember that you are not alone. You have all the gifts before you, and the tools that you have made with your own experience, and the allies all around you to support you. The work is not easy, and it is also not unending. There is not a point of equilibrium that establishes that your work is ever finished. The cycles that we all share in are those of time and seasons. There is a time and a place for all things and experiences. If you end up living perpetually in one part of the sequence, then you are out of sync with what Jera is meant to do. Jera is meant to propel us forward. Gently pull yourself out of these toxic loops and see what healthier cycles await you on your journey forward. The ancestral home you seek may be old with history of family and friends beyond the time and memory. Or maybe a new home needs to be built upon the relationships that you hold dear. Create this space for yourself if you must. The journey is almost at its end. What awaits on the other side are the greatest gifts the runes have to offer. Venture on a little longer, weary traveler. The end is nigh. Go with the light of the fire inside you. Go with the might of the gods to guide you. Go with the ancestors beside you. Go with the fire. Go with the fire. Go now, children of earth, in peace and the blessings of the runes and a fire in your hearts. Our journey has begun, and our work tonight has ended.